splendor of a king, clothed in majesty. Let all the earth rejoice. Let all the earth rejoice. He wraps himself in light, and darkness tries to hide. It trembles at his voice. It trembles at his voice. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God, and all will see how great is our God. In age to age he stands, and time is in his hands, beginning and the end, beginning and the end. The Godhead three in one, Father, Spirit, Son, the Lion and the Lamb, the Lion and the Lamb. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God, and all will see how great is our God. Name above all names, and worthy of all praise, and my heart will sing, how great is our God. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God, and all will see how great is our God. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God, and all will see how great is our God. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God, and all will see how great is our God.
You know, folks, we appreciate our young people and you know, our church family. I appreciate them, Eddie and Glenda. And we had some newlyweds. We had a wedding the other night, Thursday night. Thank you, Lorraine. And but that's my third wedding this year. So you know, we appreciate the Lord. And we had the other wedding. We had I guess one of the first weddings we seen about 4 people saved. And it is mighty, and we seen some delivered from drugs and different things. So you know, we never know what'll happen if we'll surrender to God. And you know, I get humbled, you know, when I was reading Hebrews, and I read that, and it just touched my heart. But we want to begin teaching, and we're going to stick with this kind of a series out of Ephesians chapter. We're just going to take the whole book if we can, And as I teach it, and I'll probably go, and I know already I've been into Romans and into Hebrews and into Matthew, little just different places, but our theme to hold us on course is going to be out of Ephesians. And we're just going to start it, read 2 or 3 verses and teach a little bit. And my manner of teaching, I'll teach not a whole paragraph, but usually just a sentence out of a paragraph, but even maybe sometimes a word. But I believe it'll help us, and it's already, and I guess if you could title the series, The Glorious Church. The Glorious Church and the Triumphant Church, and that little word's hard to say and hard to spell. But I can spell glorious pretty easy. But I appreciate God and His goodness and His mercy that He would see fit, not only to call me, but to save me and to sanctify me and call me to the ministry. And and if you'd seen us growing up, that'd been probably one of the last persons that the world would call. I thought this week as I studied, the president and the world leaders would like our vote. Our vote might count, and it might not, And my mom always kidded, says, well, Forster, I've canceled your vote this time. So they didn't always agree, but they loved one another.